So Ryder's casting a spell?
Yeah. So Ryer is going to cast another spook spell at the Oni north of Tenzi and Karanglor. It looks like he's been affected by prayer.
Okay. So he gets a -5 to his save. Because he's blinded by the ice storm and affected by prayer. So save versus spell at -1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Enter. Counts as warrior 8. Not multi-classed or triple-classed. He succeeds. Ryer gains no experience. Oni. Let's see. This one attacks Ashrael. Alright, melee, lower ground, and -1, 2 for protection from evil on Ashrael. And no damage mod. Oh wow, we got 7 viewers right now. Let's see, channel.
Hey, everybody.
I'm gonna see these Oni go down as much as we do.
Let's give some shout outs to our loyal viewers here. Looks like we got Watch Your Pants, Daco Tuesday, Streamfarer, Sophie Call, Public Enemy 821, Lurks, which I think Lurks might be a bot. Kata, Elizabeth, Elysian, Einfach Ua 42. That's an interesting name. Drepsnat, Discord Streamer Community, Commander Root, Alien Gathering, Alice Hydra, OX2, and 01 Ella. And Thaka Tuesday says Pikachu, and Watch Your Pants says PogChamp.
Hey guys.
Alright. So, Ashrael is shieldless. AC4 versus -1 is a miss. And this one is slowed and isn't going to do anything right now. He wouldn't be able to do anything but move anyways. This one is blinded and affected by the prayer. Yeah, he'll take a swing at Musashi at -5. Tetsubo. Musashi. Melee range, same elevation, -1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And affected by the prayer, so -1 to damage. Keep forgetting that damage roll 1. Okay, Musashi's 9 versus AC -4 is a miss. Musashi has full turtle AC. Zalmond.
Zalman rolled for a charge, so I'm not going to be charging now. So does he have to go at the end of the round just to attack?
If you, if you want to change your weapon, you would have to go at the end of the round.
I'm not going to change a weapon, but I rolled for charge, so that has a penalty on initiative, right?
I haven't actually programmed that penalty to initiative. I don't think.
Yeah, it's a attack option charge, so I assumed it was. I didn't really look at it either.
Yeah, it's supposed to be, but I never did. Never was able to program that in.
Okay, so then he was just going to use his lance anyway, so he'll just lance him.
Okay, yeah, you could poke with your lance without charging. It doesn't take away your dexterity, obviously, and then you don't get the +2. But yeah, poking with your lance is just fine. Like it's a spear.
That guy is slowed, so I would get
+4, yeah. And then you also get... Oh yeah, you don't get higher ground because he's large as well. Your mount is large, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't get higher ground. You do get the +4 though. And he is shieldless. -1 versus AC4 is a miss. You cause 20 damage to the slowed Oni. And kill him. Go and describe how you kill him with your lance.
Oni comes slowly moving up, so I could really size him up. And when he stopped, I was able to poke the lance right into his navel. Out through his back.
Yep. Okay. The next Oni is the one that's held, slowed in the Blade Barrier and the Ice Storm.
Having a real bad day.
That's a
Real
bad
bad day. Yeah. The next one is slowed and wants to fight Brighton Druid and can't because he's slowed. He has to wait till next round. This one is held with hold 2. This one is also... Wait, what? That's the same one.
Oh, they're next to each other.
Okay, I just... that's weird. His square is bigger than normal.
Become huge.
Okay, at any rate, he's held. That one is held. That one is slowed. That one is held. That one is held. Okay, this one was just killed by Karenglor, I think. So this guy is going to step up in his place and attack. See, 1 will be Tenzi, 2 will be Karenglor /RD2. Karenglor.
Did he slip and
Who has
fall?
stone skin.
Oh, that's right.
Who has stone skin.
Slip and fall. No, he didn't.
Nope. Okay.
And who has stone skin cast by a level 9 mage.
Okay. Okay, that guy's turn is over. This guy doesn't slip and fall. Takes one step forward. Next guy. Is held. This guy does not slip and fall, takes one step forward. That dude slowed. This dude attacks Ashriel. Attack. Tetsuo. Ashriel. Let's see. Melee range, lower ground, and -2. To hit. Ashriel's shieldless. 5 versus -1 is a miss. And the next Oni. He is going to... Oh, yeah, does he slip and fall? Yeah, he does. Slips and falls in place. Ashriel.
So I'm attacking with the sword, so now I lose my protection from evil protection.
At least on the one that you hit, though.
Yeah, this guy. One right there.
Yeah. Or the one you attack.
And these are just normal creatures, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they don't regenerate. They're not avian or anything like that. Or extraplanar. Alright, he is shieldless. You roll a natural 20 and cause 25 damage. And it doesn't kill the guy. That's 25. So you slice into him and cauterize his wounds as the sword passes through his guts. And he's hanging on by a thread. Alright, next Oni. Is the same one? I thought he just Oh, it was the one south of him that just attacked. Okay. This guy attacks back and is now able to break through your protection from evil. So, melee range, lower ground, and no mods to hit or damage. Because he's not affected by any spells or anything like that. Shieldless 0 versus -1 just misses. Gargamon's multiple attack.
Gargamon is going to take advantage of the enemy that slipped and fell and bring his halberd down on his belly.
Okay. That was, I think, this guy, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so +4 for prone, +4 for blindness, +1 for prayer. You get +9 to hit. High mastery attack. Shieldless. -15 versus AC 4 hits. 20 damage doesn't quite kill him. As you hack into his guts while he's laying on the ground, screaming in pain, but he's still alive. It's kind of like that bug that just won't fucking die. Tenzi. Multiple attack. I'm guessing it's the kick.
Nope. This is twin size. Left, right.
Oh.
That guy's in the blinded.
Yes. Yeah, he is. All right. Shieldless -6 hits AC4 for 13 damage, and then you have your other side, right?
Yep.
Okay, shieldless, confirm crit. 14 damage, kills him. Go ahead and describe how you kill him.
Just kind of does a left-right combo to each side of his. I jump up a little bit so I could hit him right in the face, left, right, and he goes down.
Nice. He gets displaced 3 squares back and hits the ground. And we're gonna take our second break. We've been playing almost the whole session with only one break so far. So we're gonna take a 5-minute break. First 3 minutes are gonna be covered by pre-roll ads, and we'll come back 2 minutes after the pre-roll ads are over. We'll be right back in 5. And we are back. All right. So we just had Tenzi's Psy. Now we have Karenglor's multiple attack.
Alright, so I guess to get an enemy, he'll need to go into the ice storm. Can live with that. So he'll lose 4 from being blinded, but still have Blade Song and Prayer. A net -2. So slash at this guy.
Well, but isn't it neutral since you're both blind?
Oh, yeah, good point. Okay, so a net +2. Plus he's flying, so he doesn't have to, I would guess he doesn't have to make any checks to stand up.
You do have Prayer, so you
Prayer
get a plus.
and Blade Song.
Yeah.
So +1. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Shandor was bringing it up. I forgot to get to count the guy. They were both blind, so it's a wash. Oh, and higher ground. Come on, Amber. Higher ground. It's 2 + 1.
Nice confirmed crit. He caused 22 damage. And he survives it.
That'll be for Karangler.
Varen.
Let's see. Let's go for a target that's not held. So he'll kinda... Back up. Through this friendly square and come into this one. And he will turn this direction and try to finish off the one that's injured. Or the one that's more injured.
Okay, you're blinded by the spell, and he is also blinded, so that cancels out. And it's the same thing, +1 to hit, +1 to damage.
High mastery.
Oh!
That's a 1.
Yep. So Varen rolls a 1 and is knocked off balance. Let's see. He is automatically going to fail his dex check, but
Okay.
who is underneath him?
It's just a dead body. Let me look.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's not a friendly.
No, it's dead body.
All right, so he doesn't have to roll dex check.
Yeah, I
He's
don't
just
know
off
about.
balance. All right, Kusumami is going to take a 5-foot step into Musashi's square and slice into this Oni. That Oni is blind. Hiya! Melee, same elevation. He gets a +4 for the enemy being blind. And no damage roll modifier. Shieldless -2 versus 4 is a hit. He causes 20 damage. And kills him, slicing parallel to the ground through the neck of the Oni after a short jump into the air, and the Oni's head goes flying. His head goes flying and blood goes everywhere! And he takes his 5-foot step back. And I'm not going to give blind creatures attacks of opportunity. Not going to do it. Musashi's first multiple attack.
He's going to go up to the square to attack the next Oni. I assume that means he's in the sleet storm now.
Yeah.
With his ki shout swing his katana at it.
Confirmed crit. 27 damage, killing him. Go ahead and describe.
He's holding his wakizashi up, kind of trying to shield himself from the sleet. And then he just swings his katana and cuts open the stomach of the pony.
Okay. Ashriel's multiple attack.
Attack the same one.
Just barely hits. 4 versus 4. 15 damage. Slays him. Go ahead and describe how you kill him.
He just chops off the top of his head because that was the most convenient spot.
Huh. And Baron, second attack. Second multiple attack,
Balance.
that is. Oh, that's right.
Balance.
Off balance. All right. Kusumami. He is going to. Yeah, he's gonna take off this way. 4, 7. Run through all these friendly squares and end right here. And that's the end of the round. Go ahead.
Blade barrier damage on the guy itself.
He dies. And you can remove all of your shits. Ashriel regenerates health. 2 health. And initiative phase. Wow, a lot of them are quitting. They don't have the will to fight, some of them.
I'm surprised
so
we
that's-
stayed after the first round when the
After that show of magic.
With a lot of magic. Because, as far as I'm concerned, the only way to handle a group that big, so nice job, guys.
I was thinking to myself, God, what do I have that's effective but won't like burn the houses down?
Well, I was looking through my spells and I'm like, ah, shit, we already had a combat today. Burned some of my stuff.
Tenzi will get a third attack this round.
All right, 1 second.
Andrea gets a breath weapon every 3 attacks, correct?
Every 3 rounds. All right, so all the ones with white flags start pissing themselves. Who was the one that needed the third attack?
Tenzi.
All right, Tenzi. There you go. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4 that keep fighting. All the rest drop drop to their knees and beg for their lives. For now, I'm gonna put them on the map layer. And the ones that are held are just held. I'll roll morale for them later. Okay, is anyone still rolling? Oh yeah, I forgot to roll for these guys.
Oh, can you get a second attack for Gargamon, please?
Should already be on there.
Oh, cool.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them drop to their knees. And beg for their lives! Is anyone still rolling? Alright, here we go. Oh. Whoops. Yeah. Negative 205. No. So he he lets go with his left hand from the katana and draws this wakizashi. So he's now wielding his katana one-handed. All right. Spells in time. First up is Tenzi.
Tenzi looks back and sees that Zalman is getting double teamed, or might be getting double teamed, so he's gonna 1, 2, 3.
I think one of them's dead, isn't he?
Yeah, he
Both look dead to me.
he killed 2. Is there still one over there?
Yep.
Oh, there's one, I think.
Yeah, he's not getting double teamed. There's only one. Hey, Excel809 joined us.
Hey, so
welcome.
Can he can he stand on this rock thing here? Or is that bad footing or anything?
Can you point to it or? Yeah. Yep. That's the stone border around the rice paddy. It's it doesn't take any extra. It's not difficult footing or anything. It's normal footing.
Okay, so he'll just move there and then he'll do a psi attack on the one here. Psi attacks.
All right.
It helps control erosion, I would think.
what?
Yeah, something like that.
The stone border to help control erosion.
Oh.
Yeah, it's essentially an underwater rockery.
Here in Kentucky, we have a variety of hilly areas and flat areas. So whether you do beef cattle or
Dairy.
or whether you grow things depends on how hilly your land is.
For sure.
All right. So this one, Oni is shieldless. 1 versus AC4 hits, 13 damage, kills him. Go ahead and describe how you take him out with your psi.
He kind of walks up to him, and Oni's looking at Zalman and Ruckus, and just kind of clips him right alongside, and the psi goes right into the guy's ear. And when he pulls it out, he's got like brain stuff on his side.
Yes.
All right. And then, if you have any movement left, you can move up.
Yeah, I don't. That was for me.
All right. Kusumami is going to move through this rice paddy area. Not through the water, but around it. The water actually would be difficult footing, but he's not going through the water. 10, 11. So he makes it there just in time and shouts, "Hey-ya!" and lays into this Oni, who turns to face him with his katana one-handed. Shieldless confirmed crit. Does 38 damage with his katana with one hand. Killing the guy. Slices him down right through the middle. Through his head, neck, chest, guts, out his crotch. And flicks the blood off his blade. And returns to a fighting stance, and the Oni just goes, splits apart in 2 pieces, and falls apart like a freshly cut ham. And he didn't have any movement rate left, so he can't step up to the next guy to obliterate him with his Wakizashi. Shandrak.
Shandrak's gonna let some magic missiles fly.
Alrighty.
One will be to the enemy north of Karangor.
Okay. The first missile kills him.
Nice.
Go ahead.
The next one will be, so the group of enemies next to,
Kusamami.
no, next to Brian Druid, this one, this Oni right here.
Okay. Alright, he survives that second missile. Survives the third. And dies on the fourth.
And how about the okay, this last one will go to the Oni right here. The one all the way at the back of the line where Karangor was.
This one right here.
Yep.
Okay, he survives at 5 damage. Force, or magic missile that is. That was 50 points divided by your 2 classes.
Nice.
It's a level 1 spell. Karenglor.
Will fly forward to meet his next enemy and take a big ol' swipe at him. High ground. Scoop plus 1.
Okay, shieldless. Let's see. You gave yourself +2 for Blade Song and Prayer.
Yep.
And then you get +1 for...
Prayer also.
Yeah. That was in the +2, right? And then you get +1 from, like, being an elf, I think. So that's, yeah. So it should be in your thingy. Wow, we've been doing this wrong the whole time. +6 because you're an elf. That's his only weapon, right?
Yeah. I don't think I ever touched that weapon.
Well, what I'm saying is your longsword should be +6 to hit, +5 to damage because it's a +5 sword and you're an elf. Elves get +1 to hit with long swords and short swords. So you should have been given +6 this whole time. It's weird. I can't tell what the other... Yeah, I think higher ground gave you that +1. So yeah, that's a confirmed crit. 28 damage is going to kill him. Go ahead and describe it. Kill him.
Yeah, just he only got to move 1 square, so he didn't have a whole lot of momentum. But he just kind of like, delicately flipped his sword around to like a downward angle and like sent it right through his clavicle.
Nice. Asher.
Looks around and there's not a lot in the way of enemies. So she's going to wait until the end of the round and change her initiative to movement.
Okay. Dante.
Yeah, Dante is going to hop up on his flying carpet and move it. Oh, where is the old man? Where did he fight over there? Isn't he?
He's over here now.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to go up sufficiently high to avoid attacks and go up there and watch over the old man.
Okay.
And just for good measure, he's going to tell the only to put down their weapons and treasure, mostly their treasure, and run in his loudest and most authoritative voice. He's going to try and win with words rather than weapons.
Yeah. Let's see. You convinced this guy right here to drop to his knees. And he surrenders.
Good job.
Gargamond.
Gargamond also doesn't see anybody except the guys that are held, so he's gonna wait to try to jog over to the other side.
Alright, Anatar.
He did roll for movement, so he's gonna... I didn't have to. I probably did have to. And around the horses. I mean, I can go through some friendly squares. Oh. For movement, so he can jog a little further. I'll stop here.
Oh, wouldn't have walked into the blade area.
Yeah, you walked right into the blade barrier.
Oh, I forgot that it's a square. Sorry. Thank you. All right. Yep, forgot that's a square. All right. I'll come. Not this old man up here.
Okay. Baron.
Guess he can fly up 10 feet to avoid this terrain. 4, 5, 6, 7. Make a 90-degree turn. Keep actually grabbing the blade bearer. There we go. And unless this guy turns around, he'll attack him from behind, I guess.
Yeah, he turns around.
Higher ground. +1/+1. Actually hit the over. Sorry, guys. One. There we go.
Alright, the Oni is shieldless. -11 beats AC 4. You cause 17 damage. And kill him. Go ahead and describe how you kill him. Kill.
Kill. Sends it like right through his like solar plexus. So yeah, that thing's sticking out through his back.
Alright, Musashi.
It's not honorable to strike a held or surrendered opponent, so he's going to wait till the end of the round and move.
Okay, Ryer.
Ryer no longer has an enemy in range of his spell, so he's gonna wait to the end of the round, but his spell will probably fit.
And Zalmond.
Zalman's just gonna, yeah, he's not gonna take any action because there's no. It looks like things are well handled now, so he'll just wait and see if he needs to do anything.
He does see one combatant right here.
Yeah, you have to go around the blade barrier, and there's a lot of people in the way, so.
Brian. Brian Druid.
Will turn to face that enemy. Hide his ass.
You get higher ground. Uh, 7 versus AC 4 is a miss. You rolled a 4. That Oni has surrendered. That Oni is held. Jim.
Yeah, he'll take another swing at this Oni that's almost dead.
The one just to the north of him?
Yeah.
Or was it the one that's northeast? The one that's just north of him isn't injured at all.
Yeah, the one to the northeast. The one that's almost dead.
Alright. And that Oni's held. Bombosa.
Sorry, there's a cat on my keyboard. He's
Creeper.
gonna, yeah, he's like steps out of the tent, looks around and sees there's not really viable targets that aren't held or anything. But he will kind of attempt to move silently for the rest of his range, which is here.
Alright. This next Oni is held. One after that is held. This one is slow, but is has not surrendered and is able to attack. He's gonna attack Brian Druid. He did not attack last round. With a Tetsubo to Brian Druid. Okay, it is melee range, lower ground, and it is at -4. 1, 2, 3, 4 for being slowed. And I think it's hit and damage on slow. Let me check real quick. Slow. Spell negates a haste spell, inflicts -4 penalty to hit, damage, saves, half movement, and attacks. Wow. Alright. Tetsubo. Melee range, lower ground, -1, 2, 3, 4 to hit, and -1, 2, 3, 4 to damage. Wow, manages to crit. What the fuckles? It's only -2. Why? Oh, it's -2 because of the penalty. But it beat the AC by 5 without the penalty. That's why. Okay. So yeah, that counts as a crit because we don't count adjustments. And it only does 4 damage to Brian Druid. It's a critical hit. It only does 4 damage.
Yeah, that blows when that happens to when it happens the other way.
Yeah. Erdrin.
So, Erdrin will, Erdrin will move silently over here, and I don't think Erdrin has any qualms with shooting the held Oni. So, he will shoot the, let's see, this one right here.
Alright, 32 damage is probably going to kill him. Yeah, it does. That's real.
Asriel, on the other hand, has no such compunction, as he wants to expunge the evil from this place. So he will cut the head off of this guy, or try to.
The hit's automatic, but the damage is still rolled. Oh yeah, I gotta take him off the map layer. So you can hit him. Still waiting on that attack.
Is it
I don't-
off the map layer?
Yep.
Or is that on a token layer? Okay.
Yep. Okay, -5, beats AC 4, 13 damage. Oh yeah, it didn't matter anyways. Tenzi. There's only one combatant left, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
And it's over here.
I used all my movement to get where I am at, so I can't go.
Okay, so did the Ronin, Kusamami. Karanglor is up.
I don't think he's gonna get there, but he does have an 180-degree turn. Yeah, he's not gonna get there. So he's gonna turn 180 degrees and just use up the rest of his movement to get out of this ice storm. And here. That's where it'll end.
Alright, Gargamon.
Gargamon will jog around and try to look for another enemy.
And remember, spellcasters can negate their own spells at will. So that's always an option. What was Gargamon doing, sorry?
If it's at the end of the round, he's going to change his his turn to jog.
No, this is multiple attack. Varen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Varen has... Okay, he's taken his whole 90-degree turn, so he will do basically the same as Karanglor did. He won't get to an enemy, but he'll get out of this ice storm.
Alright, Musashi's multiple attack.
He's waiting till the end of the round to move.
And Asriel's multiple attack.
Asriel's not waiting. Swing at the same one he just did.
Yeah. Okay, 14 damage. Oh. Still doesn't kill him. Tenzi's second multiple attack.
Yeah, he's
Used
out
up
of
all his movement.
Yeah.
Ronin's out of movement. Varen.
He won't be able to get to an enemy, but now that Asher hears that the battlefield is much quieter, she will go ahead and step up to this one and attempt to backstab him.
She was waiting?
Yeah, she was. I was
Okay.
gonna change her initiative to jog, but I changed my mind.
Okay.
She's visible.
Yeah, 49 damage is gonna kill him. Go ahead and describe how you kill him.
She like does an unnecessary roll across the grass and like comes and gets him at his like through both of the soles of his feet, and he crumples to the ground.
And end of round, so all those characters who have been waiting can do their thing.
So Musashi's in the ice storm, so he'd have to roll to see if he falls.
Yeah, if he wants to move.
Yep, he falls.
Yeah, he falls. Okay, any other end of round stuff? I know Gargamon wanted to move.
Yeah, he's doing his movement.
At the end of the round, can Kenzie drop the blade barrier?
Yeah, yep, you can you can dispel your own spells at will as a free action at any time.
Yeah, so he will do that.
Okay.
Yeah, Shadrak will do the same with the ice storm.
Look at all those X's.
I know.
X marks the spot.
And to save us some pain in the dicks, let's roll morale for the last guy. Wow, he still fucking wants to fight. Alright. Initiative.
Always one.
Yep.
You might have seen that Asriel still killing people, so
See, that's
Yeah.
fair. That's a reasonable assessment.
So I am actually going to roll initiative for him because he's the last combatant. He cannot attack this round, but he can move. And so can Kusumami, who's coming at him with 2 fucking swords.
Shouldn't need it, but may I please get an extra attack for Anatar?
Yep, there you go. I think your fans might be saving up for wishes. We haven't seen any magical items in a while. Although I guess magical items would be more... Well, I guess they'd be riskier. Because magical items aren't god wishes. Like a Ring of Three Wishes, or Luck Blade, or Iron Bottle. Especially the Iron Bottle. That one's risky.
That one do.
It holds an Ifrit, and when you free him, you can, you know, he asks you what you want him to do, and they can cast a wish like once a week or something like that. But they're evil bastards, so they twist the shit out of whatever you say.
Be careful what you wish for.
Yep. Be careful what you wish for.
And is there? I don't know if that's the one, but there's one where there's a % chance that they just attack you when they're released.
Oh. Yeah, something like that. I think the Deck of Many might have wishes in it too.
A wish, right?
Deck of Many things. Alright, is anyone still rolling?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I'm not rolling. I was remembering the dead many things. I think you roll a die to see how many wishes. I think.
I don't remember. It's been a long time since I used a Deck of Many things.
I've never come across one, and I don't think I'm sorry for that.
I think in 2017 or 18, I came across one as a player, and I used it 2 or 3 times. And it was all good stuff. And then I was like, okay, I pushed my luck enough. Handed it off to the next guy. And then it just like fucked up 3 or 4 characters after me.
I think statistically it's slightly skewed as a disadvantage.
Yeah. Alright. So here we go, since no one's rolling. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Alright. Spells and time. Tenzi casting a spell.
No, I only get 2 attacks, so I only changed one of my.
Oh.
So he will move up a little bit and then flying kick the guy that's standing.
Hiya!
I don't know if he turned the face because he was facing Brian Hewitt.
He did not turn to face, so that is right in the ass. -8. Versus AC 4 hits, and you cause 17 damage. Any more attacks?
Not this one.
Alright, Shandrak.
So Shandrak's in. Everything looks pretty handled. He's just gonna take his horse and is gonna start riding back over by camp to just let the horse try to relax by the fire before I can wave a healer down. Then I'll do a riding check to get off my horse if I can.
Yep. As long as you're not casting, yes.
Oh.
So what that means is you just don't dismount. It's you don't
Okay.
fail to dismount and take damage.
Okay. So I was
It's,
like, oh, kind of stuck in my saddle.
Yeah, that's only when you get hit while you're in the saddle. When you fail, you fall out. Karen Glor.
We will take a 90-degree turn here. Squares, take his other 90-degree turn. Float over Anatar. No, actually one more, because that's where the guy is. Okay, come here. And make his attack. That way too fast.
Alright, that is Shieldless Flank. 0 versus AC4 hits, you cause 14 damage, and kill him. Go ahead and describe how you do so.
Almost. Oh, did I take time on how he leans from a stump like the Black Knight?
And that is combat, and we'll take a real quick 3-minute break, and we'll come back for our finale. So 3-minute break starting now. And we are back for our finale. Let's see. So Karenglor struck the last blow. Next up is Asher and Company.
Yeah, so Asher is going to coup de grace this one. And actually, she's gonna leave that one for Jim. He's been wailing on it for a while. She's gonna go through these squares and coup de grace. This one here, and Jim will coup de grace this on enemies. Ryan Druid will coup de grace this one. Karen Glor will land here. And coup de grace this one. Baron will turn 90 degrees. And land under the carpet here. Yeah, Barbosa will pop out of stealth. I think that's everybody.
Okay. The Ronin is going to sheath his katana, and he comes up to this this Oni. This is the only one left, right? It hasn't been coup de grace. Okay, yeah. He's gonna come up to this Oni, and he from his belt. He sheathes his wakizashi as well. I forgot he was holding that. And he from his belt he produces a jo, which is a silk rope. It's made of black silk, and he binds up this Oni real good. Ties him up. Hands and feet. Then he ties his hands and feet together behind his back, hog tying him. So the guy is completely bound. And the rest of these Oni, of course, die when you execute them. And according to the chat log, there were 48 Onis. Okay, so 48 Oni. And Oni are worth 1,400 points. We have 4 player characters. 11 NPCs and 8 warriors and bards. Oh, 12 NPCs. Well, I won't count him. He's just a temporary NPC. 11 NPCs. Let's see, 47 of them were defeated. The last was captured and tied up by Kusumami. Oni have 8 hit dice. It's a lot of hit dice for the warriors. So be prepared to get a lot of XP for that. Warriors and bards in the party was 8.
Oh, wow.
Alright. 470 per warrior level.
Oh my
235.
god.
Yeah. That was a lot of hit dice. It had to be a lot. It took about 5 hours.
Yeah.
That was a lot of Onis though. 48 Oni. Yeah. And there was a chance to have Bakemono too. A chance to have 2d10 Bakemono. But the chance didn't proc. I think it's like a 25% chance or something like that they have companions. And it's not always Bakemono either. Sometimes it's apparently it can be goblin rats. And
you.
and other things. Yeah, goblin rats are nasty. It's a weird fantasy Asia rat. Let's see. Next is Dante.
Dante's just going to fly down and see if the guy's okay. The old Ronan.
Yeah, you can see him like just over the top of the roof of that house. You can see him tying up an Oni, and the Oni's like crying. Like that.
I want to ask him what he's going to do with him.
And he's laughing. He's like as he ties up the Oni, and he says these son of a bitches are going to be my bracing. Haha.
Dante laughs and says, "You fought very well, old man."
And he gives you like a thumbs up.
We'll drink to your efforts. when you've finished with this creature.
Or no, he gives you the thumb and forefinger heart. You know what I mean?
I do, yeah. Dante winks at him back. And I think that'll probably do for Dante.
All right. So these Oni should be on the map layer now. What the hell? Oh, this one. Somebody executed this. Astral executed this one, right? What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, that one. The one
Okay.
next up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's the end of the round, right? So first up is Tenzi and Company.
Musashi will come over to the Ronin and bow with his hands together and say it was an honor to fight next to you.
He returns the bow and like slowly nods, keeping eye contact, and says, "If ever you wish to learn to be Grandmaster of Katana, come back here, and I will teach you."
And Musashi bows again and thanks him for that offer and says, I will be back to learn under your tutelage.
Very good. Now, please help me drag this Oni to Rice Paddy. He is going to be my rice farmer from now on. Isn't that right? And he like smacks the Oni right in the face. And the Oni's like,
Well, Musashi will start dragging him over to the rice paddy.
and he kind of splashes in the water.
And I think that'll be it for us. Unless, Astral will fly up to Brine Druid and innately cast Cure Light on him.
Okay.
Thank you.
Shandrak and Company.
So, Ryer is going to come over to the other horse, and he's not gonna get on the horse, but he's just gonna like take it by the reins and try to guide it, and take it by the campsite as well.
Okay.
And then Shandrak is going to try to do a another riding proficiency to leap off his horse. Not quite getting it.
Yeah.
But, all right. So, so Shadrach just kind of pretend as like oh well I'm getting ready, haven't done it yet. But he's gonna call over to Jim and be when you're done over there, could you can you
Well,
help me?
Since
It
he
helped me. My
tried,
horses took a little beating.
since he tried to leap, he slips, falls, and eats shit. Gets his foot caught in like the stirrup or something, and actually does take damage. He's gonna take 1 damage
Okay.
from that. Foolhardiness, I guess, because it does take a wisdom check, so it is foolhardiness. Anything else from Shandrak and Company?
I guess I'll just call out for Jim while I'm on the ground. It's like, when you're.
Oh, my liver. All right. So the Oni is like crying like a big ass baby in the water and like swishing the water around. Asher and Company.
Jim looks at Shandrak and then like meets Asher's eyes and looks a little annoyed, and Asher like shrugs her shoulders, and Jim does head back over to where Shandrak is, and Asher's gonna go too, and
Okay.
Asher will come over and start untangling Shandrak's foot from the stirrup, and Jim is going to come here and lay his hand on this horse here and get ready to do some healing.
All right. The Ronin kind of pulls out his Tonto and cuts the Oni's hand bonds, but not his feet. So he can like sort of stand up in the water and like reach down and kind of start picking rice, and then like hop to the next plant and start picking rice. And the Grandmaster throws him a bag, and he's like, "Here, you fill this with rice." And the Oni's like, "Okay." Dante.
I think Dante will probably start searching the bodies for loot. Really.
Okay. So on each of the bodies, you find 1 Tetsubo and 1. I think they're called Nodachi. It's kind of like a katana, but it's really long. It's like a 2-handed katana.
Yeah, he'll just start making a pile of all that.
All right. So all in all, you find, I want to say like 30 okay-ish Nodachis and like 30 okay-ish Tetsubos, because the rest were like ground up in the blade barrier. About 10 of them were, probably, I'd say. I
suggest to the old man that he sells them and keeps the money for him in the village.
He goes, this loot belongs to you.
Oh, well, if you insist.
I took my prize. I have this Oni slave.
Oh, well, if you're happy with that, we'll happily flog him.
And he like smacks the Oni on the ass.
Don't pay
And
laughs.
the Oni starts crying and okay.
I think that's it.
All right. End of round. And next up is Tenzi and Company.
I'm gonna go back to getting ready for. I think we're resting. I think that was the first watch. Was that happened then? Or
I think we were just making camp.
Yeah,
Okay.
you just had barely arrived and had like maybe 2 or 3 minutes to talk to Kusumami and the family in the house that Ashriel and Brian Druid are standing on.
So we'll go back to making camp. Musashi will take his leave of Kusumani, and
Kusumami! You can call me Grandmaster Inomama. Inomama.
that'll be it for us. We're just going back to making camp.
Okay. Shandrak and company.
I'll thank Asher for helping me my legs out of the stirrups and stand back up. And yeah, I think that'll be it. I'll just stay with Jim and pat my horse while he heals it up.
Okay. And the Oni, like, begrudgingly starts picking rice. And the Inomama Kusumami is following right behind him, like, pointing out the kernels that he missed. And he smacks him on the ass. You missed some! And the Oni starts crying again. Asher and company.
Alright, Jim is going to cast a Cure Moderate on this horse. And everyone else is going to start filtering back to the camp area. Baron is going to station himself next to the other injured horse. It looks like he's going to start doing some healing there.
Anything else?
Nope. Just getting everybody gathered back up again.
And Dante.
Dante's going to go to bed. He's overdone it a bit. And I think you should go and rest for the evening.
He's nice and toasty. All right. And we will call it there for next week. I know Dante got to 3-3 after 7,000 points.
4-4 now, I think it is. He's, yeah.
Should be 1 before 4-4 though, right?
No.
Oh, you got to 3-3 last session?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's right. You chose Tasha's Uncontrollable Hideous Laughter.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's right.
That's right. Okay.
Nice.
And
yeah.
I didn't make a thing for Tasha's, did I?
Oh, I didn't use it.
Yeah. Let's see. Honeydew list. That's Wizard 2. Oh, it wasn't on the list anyways. Maybe I already did.
That's cool.
Let's see. Find Tasha's. Nope, I didn't make one. I'll have to do that, like, in a little bit after dinner. All right. So Dante is 4/4. He gets. Let's see. He gets. I guess one more second level spell slot. And one more first level spell slot for priest. And then wizard. He should have 3 first level slots and 2 second level slots.
Sounds good to me.
So 2 Tasha's. That's his only second level spell right now, right? Tasha's.
Yeah.
And then you can immediately fill that slot, and you also got another first level slot in wizard that you can fill right now.
Cool. Thanks.
So 4 slots all together you can immediately fill. And you get another weapon slot from priest. I believe. You get a weapon slot. And I think at level... I want to say 6, you'll get another non-weapon. I'm pretty sure you got a non-weapon slot last level. Let me check real quick.
Could be, I think.
Yeah, you got one last level. And, yeah, you get a weapon slot from priest right now.
Cool. Thanks.
And your weapons are not limited, so you can take proficiency in any weapon because of your religion. Specialty priests of Isis are allowed any weapon and any armor.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
And your magic resistance went up, which I believe is
Oh, yeah.
automatic.
Yeah.
Yep, I've got it programmed for automatic. Let's see. Did anyone else gain a level?
Nope.
Huh. Gargamon's got to be close to 7.
He actually is 7 now.
Oh, he is 7. Okay.
Yeah, so he got a lot of chunk from that those hit dice, but yeah, he's still on his way to level 8.
Yeah.
Still got a little bit.
Yeah, 7 times, what was it, 400 and something? So you got the half of the 7,000, that's 3,500. Plus, yeah, he got quite a bit.
Yeah,
that,
it was like basically the same XP for like the hit die and the creatures.
Yeah. Yeah, 470 times. So, well, yeah, almost. Okay. And no one else gained a level? Not even Bombosa.
I think so.
He should be screaming through levels right now.
Oh. You're right. Sometimes when I get tired, I take a picture and do it between sessions.
Yeah, he's over, but wait, 110,000? Yeah, he's at 113,000 now.
Oh, yep.
Gain Thug 9, 110,000. Yep, he's level 9 Thug. So he gets, skill progression.
I think it's 30.
Yeah, he still gets 30 per level. They just start out with fewer points. They get 40 points at level 1 instead of 60.
Right, we'll do another 15 in pickpockets. Another 15 in climb walls.
Nice. Okay. I'm just gonna check Patreon real quick to see if Suli is still around. I'm pretty sure he is. So, I haven't heard anything from him in a while.
Come back, Suli.
Come
Yeah.
back.
You seem cool.
Did. Does. Not dead.
So as long as he keeps patroning, I'm keeping his character right here, so he can come back anytime he wants. Any questions, comments, concerns for me before we bounce? All right.
I will be able to play a half session next time, but then I'll have to leave early.
Okay. Let's plan on doing a one shot in that case. So it's going to be a series of one shots. Because I'm converting an entire box set into adventures. And it's really cool. I don't know if you guys are going to like it, though, because it's like science fiction. But it is... so you guys have heard of OD&D, like BECME?
Yeah.
Okay, so BECME kind of was converted into a campaign setting in AD&D 2nd edition called Mystara. And towards the end of 2nd edition, there was a series of box sets that came out for Mystara that were like kind of like long-term adventure paths. They were like campaign expansions. And one of them is, it's supposed to be like a launch pad into TSR's game called Alternity, but it doesn't have Alternity races and classes and stuff in it. It takes AD&D 2nd edition and kind of adds a science fiction element to it, where like there's an alien ship that crash lands and you investigate and find alien technology and stuff like that. And the game kind of it almost turns everyone into a glass cannon, almost. So we'll see how it goes. It becomes really easy to die and really easy to kill. So it's kind of strange, but we'll see how it goes. And it kind of has a 80s and 90s sci-fi movie feel to it, kind of like a mix between Terminator, Star Trek, the Borg stuff from Star Trek, and like cyberpunk and like aliens. And I don't know. I thought we could try it for, games or sessions where we can't play a whole session in the actual storyline. And I can kind of present scenarios, like instead of going to like traveling to dungeons and then conquering the dungeon, I'll just put you right into the dungeon. Like, I'll narrate what happens in between. Like, you find this, that, and this, and you end up going here, and here you are. And
yeah, I'm down.
Sounds pretty fun.
Yeah. And then there won't be, you won't have to change your character sheets per se, because all of the equipment and stuff, I'm actually making character sheets and tokens for the equipment. So what will happen is I will, like, if you find a ray gun or whatever, I will physically drop a ray gun token on your character, and when you want to shoot it, you click on the ray gun and then you click an attack button, and it'll say choose the firer. So that's your character, and then it'll say choose the target, and you click on the target, and then it does all the math for you and uses your character's THAC0 and produces, an attack roll and damage, and it'll look just like our normal stuff. So, and there's weapons, vehicles, enemies, and like equipment that does weird shit, like a med kit that basically does the same thing for you as though you had the healing proficiency. Like, you basically become a medic just from having the healing kit. It's weird. That's how it works. But it has slightly different rules than the healing proficiency. Healing proficiency is like you have to use it within 1 round of the person being wounded, and this one's like anytime. And as long as you don't use it more than once a day on any given person. So it's pretty cool, and it'll be useful, especially next holiday season when there's gonna be people going on traveling to be with family and stuff like that, which seems to be every holiday season, either from basically from Thanksgiving until about the end of January is when people kind of miss sessions. So next winter 2023 into winter 2024, it'll be useful to have these adventures set up and everything. We'll have a baseline for all that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
That sounds cool.
And for our viewers, thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe if you're watching us live on Twitch. If you scroll down below, we have links to our Discord. If you want to get a hold of me, I'm on Discord almost 24/7. For some reason, I don't have cell phone signal at work right now. I don't get it. It's been like that for about 3 weeks. I think there must be some kind of wind damage to the cell phone tower near my work or something. I don't know what's going on with it. But I don't do the kind of work that requires, cell phone jamming or anything like that. So I don't know what it is. It's strange. So I won't be answering Discord, DMs while I'm at work. And we also have links to join this game. There's a link to our Patreon and PayPal if you want to help us out. And somewhere you should be able to donate to the Wounded Warrior Project if you wish. I started it out with a goal of $5, probably about 4 months ago now, 4 or 5 maybe, and we're up to $71 out of $5. So I kind of want to wait till we get to about $100 for that, and then I'll switch to like Children's Hospital or something like that, if they have it. There was another one similar to Children's that I want to do. I can't remember what it was though. And also, don't forget, if you have a Prime subscription, you can subscribe to our channel for free. If you click on the subscribe button, as long as if you use the email for your Prime subscription, same email as your Twitch account, should automatically hook you up, and that helps us out immensely, those subscriptions. So thank you very much for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed, and we'll see you next Sunday, hopefully for a one-shot. It's called Tale of the Comet. It is from one of the Odyssey box sets for AD&D 2nd edition, meant to be played in Mystara, but of course you can put it in any campaign. And it's gonna be, all of your characters, so your PCs, your followers, and your henchmen, because there's gonna be a lot of dying, probably, is what I'm envisioning. So eventually, like when you start fighting the more powerful things like tanks and stuff like that. So yeah. But there's also vehicles and shit, which is really cool, like little jet fighters. You can fly around real fast. So